You know what's also interesting is that a lot of people assume that when you talk about someone else and call them out for their bullshit, that there's some kind of jealousy or envy or something like that. And this is interesting because I don't operate. I always say there's three energies. I also talk about this in my book. There's three fundamental energies: procreation, survival, and then the higher frequency, which is consciousness itself. You could say that's the highest frequency of all. And you only operate on these three. Most people only operate on survival and procreation. They're not even aware of the true self as consciousness. And when people respond to my videos and say, I'm jealousy or envy, they are responding from the procreation and from the survival energy because they're not even aware of their own truth. So, how can they, if they're not aware of their own spiritual truth, how can anything that they say have any substance? It can only have substance on the level of envy and, of procreation and survival. Like 99% of people, for example, even listening to people like Darius, right, stems not from the idea that you want to advance spiritually, it stems from the idea that you're fearful of what death means. So you're actually concerned with procreation and survival, especially survival in that case. You're not concerned with growing spiritually. You are actually, you know what it's about? It's actually about control. You're trying to, by having more knowledge in terms of like near death experience and out of body experience and so forth, and trying to imitate that, you're actually trying to control what's going on. You're trying to control the experience you're having. And you're trying to control it because you're fearful of not controlling it. So you actually you have fear of death, which is again back to that energy of survival and procreation. Because the truly awakened or enlightened one like Ramana Maharshi, they're not concerned with that. They're not concerned with out of body experiences, with near death experiences, and so forth. It doesn't bother them at all. So those people that are concerned with that are concerned with it because they're fearful. And then they project it onto me thinking that I'm envious or jealous. Now, what I am is I believe that there's so much fakeness out there today in the world, but that's not just Darius, it's just everything. There's so much fakeness out there in the world, and it's getting worse even with AI, and people just believe all that shit. It's absolutely crazy how much they believe that shit. And um yeah, I think we're coming into a time where people are going to get so crazy with everything that's happening that you cannot make normal content anymore. It will be impossible. People will only believe whatever is entertaining or somehow benefits them in their survival and procreation, or just it's to me everything is becoming so fucking crazy. And I love that Tucker Carlson interview with a German scientist because he explained how everything changed after COVID with people's brains.